Hey guys, it's Jill. This video is going to be a February TBR. I have, I think, pretty much all romance books that I'm going to want to read this month because it is love month with Valentine's Day and everything. If you're new here, I like doing book content as well as the occasional vlog, and I'm so close to 1,000 subscribers. I think I have like about 30 more subscribers to go until I hit 1,000, so that's so exciting. The first book in my TBR is The Soulmate Equation by Christina Lauren, and I got this one from my sister actually for Christmas. From what I know, it's about a girl who discovers a matchmaking business that uses DNA to match people together. So she ends up matching 98% with the CEO of the company, which is pretty crazy. Everyone's like, oh, like what the heck, like that's so crazy. And because of that, they want her to appear together and be seen together because like they're supposed to be a match or whatever. But she actually knows this guy and she's not a huge fan of him from what she remembered in the past. So I'm thinking that this is going to have a fake dating aspect to it. So I think that I know that their other book that I read by them, The Unhoneymooners, that was also fake dating, and I also like that book too. I just really like Christina Lauren. I've only read 2 books from her actually, The Unhoneymooners like I just mentioned, as well as the what's it called, The Love in Other Words, and that one was such a great book, so I'm excited to read some more from her. And the next book that I want to read is The Do-Over. This is by Lynn Painter, and this one's actually the pick of the month for Sarah Crowley's book club on Patreon, and it is young adult, which I used to think that young adult is like, oh, like I'm too old for that and it's just not good, but I've come to realize that young adult books are actually so good, and they're not always just for the target demographic. Like, older people can enjoy them as well. This one is about a girl who keeps reliving Valentine's Day, which sucks for her because she actually discovers that her boyfriend is cheating on her, so she keeps having to live that day over and over. But during this, she keeps running into another guy, and I think eventually they'll kind of form a relationship or something. I'm excited for this one. I think it'll be super cute and lighthearted and easy to read. I've heard really good things about Lynn Painter's other book called Better Than the Movies, so that's one that I also want to eventually read as well. And I actually don't have any more of the physical books that I want to read this month. I only have these 2 so far, and the next book that I want to read is My Favorite Half Night Stand by Christina Lauren as well. And this one is about a girl, and she ends up hooking up with one of her guy friends, which was kind of like not a mistake, but they realize that they should probably be better as friends, so they kind of part ways after that. But then she ends up making a dating profile and talking to him and is catfishing him. It's under a different name, which seems honestly kind of weird. Like, why would you do that to your friend? And it's a situation where one person knows who the other person is, not vice versa. They don't really know that they're kind of being catfished, and I feel like there always has to be that scene where the reveal happens and the person that's being kind of played is like, oh my gosh, what the heck, and kind of mad for obvious reasons. The next book that I want to read is Love on the Brain by Ali Hazelwood, and I've been wanting to read this one for a while. It came out, I think, in like late last year, like 2022, and I'm super excited to read this one because I really did enjoy The Love Hypothesis. I read that one in the summer and I actually didn't really have high hopes for it. My friend let me borrow it and I really enjoyed it actually, and I ended up giving that one 4 stars. And anyways, Love on the Brain is about this girl. She's in STEM and working. She ends up having to work on a project with her enemy from school, well, like from, I don't know, masters, whatever it is. Probably they have PhDs. So it seems like it's going to be an enemies to lovers trope, which in general I usually like, and I know some people were saying that this one was too similar to The Love Hypothesis. However, I feel like I'm gonna like it because I really like The Love Hypothesis, and I also read the Stubbornness novella collection. I think there were 3 novellas there, and I just like Ali Hazelwood's writing. I think it's cute and just a fun, easy read. And the next book that I want to read is Something Wilder, also by Christina Lauren. It seems like I have like a theme. I have 3 books by Christina Lauren that I want to read this month, but this one is about it's kind of a second chance romance, which I feel like I haven't really read much at all. I can't think of one book that has a second chance romance. Other than that, there's not really much info on the blurb, but I guess the main character girl, she makes fake treasure hunts for tourists, so that's kind of interesting. And another book that I want to read is X's and O's by Amy Leah, kind of the same Valentine's Day-y theme. Well, they're all romance books, but this one's like kind of more specifically Valentine's Day theme. And this one is about a girl. She hasn't had much luck with dating, and she decides that because all these online dating things like apps and stuff haven't been working out for her, she's going to return to her exes and see if they can rekindle like a second chance romance. And she gets the help of this firefighter guy to help her find all these exes, and I'm assuming in the meantime they're gonna start a relationship, which I actually love the trope of when one character is trying to get help from another character, not interested in that character at all, and then they end up spending a lot of time together, talking, realizing that, oh, like I kind of like you. So then they end up together at the end. And also the cover of this one is just so cute and so fitting for Valentine's Day. The next book that I want to read is Lunar Love by Lauren Kung Jessen. In this one, the main character is going to be taking over her family's matchmaking business, but in the meantime, there's this other matchmaking business app, I think, that's kind of growing in popularity. So they're kind of going head to head. The CEO of this new matchmaking app is this guy, I guess, who's really handsome and single, of course. Him and the main character girl make a deal that they will try to find partners for each other. And I don't know if it's they're testing to see which matchmaking process is the best, or like what exactly, how that's working. Apparently whoever falls in love first is the one that loses. So I'm not exactly sure what's going on, but I'm interested to find out. And this cover is also really pretty. It definitely caught my eye when I was in Indigo last. And I haven't heard too much about this one, but I think it'll be a really fun and cute read. The last book on my February TBR is The Kiss Quotient by Helen Huang. And in this one, the main character realizes that she doesn't really have much dating experience. So to help her with that, she hires an escort. And I think it's going to be kind of a friends with benefits situation that turns into something more. It seems a little similar to the other books where the guy's helping the girl, but then they end up falling in love. I'm pretty sure that my sister read this one, and I think she said it was good. So that is all the books that are on my February TBR. Let me know in a comment what is on your February TBR. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!